for sure is the baby set. Fuck living basic, I'm taking risks. Fuck what they saying, I'm saying this. Don't waste your time, it don't make you rich, it don't mean nothing, so fuck 'em, let's make a grip. Double up, triple up, make assist. Ballin' so hard you can play a bitch. Lead to the lake if they wanna fish. Make sure them niggas around you stick to the script. It should be written in stone. You should come visit my zone. I'll check my water, double check all of my flows.
representing. You guys make sure that you do tune in also today, of course, and next month will be Rep Your City. That is the theme of the show. So make sure you call in or contact us at 909-638-1316 or hotwordsonthemic@gmail.com. Make sure you rep your city right way. What's up, Kate?
No, man. What city you repping?
Man, you know, I mean, if I had to rep a city, I have to rep my hometown, and that's like Frankfurt, Germany. You
Hey, there you go.
It's
Ain't nothing wrong with
overseas, but
that.
everybody look at me like there's nobody else, you know,
Hey,
here from
rep
it.
it.
Like they
Ain't
have
nothing wrong with
Afro-Germans,
that.
girl. We not mad at it.
Man, they everywhere. We
I mean, I
rooted
feel
everywhere.
like. Anyways, I'm going to just say we're broadcasting live from the Hub Radio in the beautiful city of Compton, if you didn't know, right? Oh, wait. What city are you repping, KB?
It depends. I'm not gonna lie. So we sit here, we'll go Rouville, Mississippi, but that town is all of this big. And but you know, when we came to Cali, Inglewood, all day, every day, moved away, moved back. You wanna know why? It's home. It's always home.
You know, I guess you got bars today. Yes.
I got all the.
Will we be hearing something from you on
You
the
know what?
show?
I think I am gonna spit a little something a little bit later because it's poetry month. You know, other than being a journalist, I write a little something. I got those things. What are those called?
Hot drops.
What are those called?
Hot drops.
No, they're called.
Bars.
Oh, bars. Shout out to that one guy that used to host with us.
One guy.
What's that one guy's name?
What was his
Marquise.
name?
Marquise, yeah.
How you doing, brother?
Shout out
man.
to Marquise.
Yeah.
He's actually in the studio today. Hopefully
Yes,
we can hear
it is
his
good to
hot
see
drop.
him.
Yes.
Man, it's good to see him. Say,
What we can't hear
What
you.
was
Okay.
that,
Can I say
sir?
one thing? Can I say one thing?
What's up? Say it louder.
say it loud.
Hey, everybody. This Marquise, aka Village Slum, for you bums. I'm just coming through to say hello to everybody. I just want to say hi. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
That's we appreciate you. We
We just glad to have you back, man.
We
I
are.
missed you, man.
It is
We
really good
did.
to see you, bro.
No, it is. It's always good when we have, you know, our hosts coming through and shouting out and, you know what I'm saying, paying homage. No, I'm just playing.
So cute.
No, but on the real, I'm really looking forward to the show because, as y'all know, I'm a poet, you know, freestyle, and I write.
We didn't know.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah,
Don't say
in
it.
honor of poetry month, I mean, you know, I'm going to give y'all a little something today.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Just a little something.
Okay.
So we're about to be blessed.
I mean, not
It's
right now.
fine.
We got to go
Really?
to a commercial in like 2 minutes
Okay.
for the Hub City commercial.
But we're gonna be blessed today, though.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, blessing. But I mean, you're going to have Bella Rose to bless you.
Yes.
You feel me? You're going to have Jonathan Smart
I
to
can't
bless you.
wait for
You feel me?
Rose
Yeah.
to bless us. 'cause
Right?
I heard
We got-
she's ridiculous.
Exactly.
We got Keith the Notebook from Houston gonna be talking
yeah.
to us.
Don
Yeah.
Desiree's gonna be
Yep.
spending something with us.
And I hope I'm saying this right. NK Abstract.
NK
Yes.
Abstract. Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
Yes. Oh, she in studio?
Oh, she's,
Oh,
she's in studio.
Okay.
Repping LA with her red hat.
Okay,
All right,
we'll be seeing
see
you soon.
We see you. All right, we finna go to this commercial, y'all.
Boy, Skrillafonia, straight out of Compton, California. About to get on this Hood Jeopardy, Hub Radio, you know what I'm saying? Get these big W's. I don't know what the other two came to do, but I came to win, they came to lose. Don't snooze, you hear it?
What it do, you already know what it is. It's your boy Juice Up On. I came to smash these two contestants. I mean, Drake, for real. Really gotta play this shit? You already know who gon' win, man. I came here for the W, baby, like J-Rock. Let's get it, win.
Love is a weapon, love is a cure. It's an addiction that most can't ignore. We crave it, we need it, we feel it, we feel it. When I leave them, no feelings. Yeah.
Smacking Cupcakes offers custom cakes and cupcakes for every occasion. We proudly bake everything from scratch. With every moist and mouth-watering bite, you will be smacking your lips by the time you are finished. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lip Smacking Cupcakes.
Hub City Dre, man. The Hub Radio, we are on our way to Centennial High School, man, to teach, got 400 men coming together to teach all the boys in the high school how to tie a tie properly. Just kind of giving back to the city, man. Just trying to get the kids, boys ready for real world.
I put out the call. Thank you guys for answering the call. All right. What we have here simply is we're going to teach young men how to tie ties. Okay. We're going to jump in. 30% of the young men may be from foster care. Okay. So if we have 400, we're going to have about 120 of them from foster care that have never had a man in their life. Okay. Some young men may not have even had a father in their life. So this may be the very first time they have interaction with a man.
Hub City Dre, man, from the Hub Radio. We are out here at Centennial High School, man. We are about to teach these young men how to tie ties. We got a whole bunch of men coming out here to support. The sheriff department is there, holding it down, man. The students, the staff, everybody here, man. They'll have a good time, man. And hold it down for the men in the city. How did you know that there was a need for these guys to tie ties?
Because, you know what, we know a lot of young men never knew how to tie ties, and then we're in the hip-hop generation now, so everybody's trying to wear tennis shoes and t-shirts, and so I was like, this is a good way for us to interact. Like, we can teach how to tie a tie, so when you have your wedding, or you're going somewhere nice, you know how to tie
The Hub Radio.
This is Clipper Darrell. You listening to Hub Radio.
The Hub Radio.
Cleanup Man. We provide professional, affordable, dependable services from carpet cleaning and upholstery to flooring, 7 days a week, same day or by appointment. So call, text, or message 562-279-6488 for service as good as advertised.
The mayor's got behind you.
Yeah.
The whole city is jumping behind you, man. Like the support is there. Do you feel any pressure?
Well, of course you're gonna feel pressure, but pressure is a privilege. Because, I mean, you could do, because, like, pressure is a privilege. So, like, just imagine, because, like, pressure can also, like, give me a purpose on what I do. Because if you, like, didn't have pressure, then you wouldn't have any purpose on what you're doing. And you wouldn't be able to do or, like, succeed and do certain stuff. So
that's right. I see you, Pops. I see you. Bars. Bars over here.
The Hub Radio.
And welcome back to Hot Words Lyrical Theater. I'm your host, Danny J, with my host, KB and Roderick.
Yeah, but before we go any further.
What's up?
I think we should hear a little something from Danny before we go any further.
You're absolutely right.
Get this poetry thing going.
Let's set it off
Let's just go.
Is it because I'm the host poet?
Yeah.
And
I done heard you fire.
It's okay.
I mean, hey, I got the hot words. You know, I got to be fire. I guess you gotta make my hot drop. But I guess I'll give y'all a little taste of something. Just a little something.
Go ahead.
It's actually from my book that I just finished. So
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's major.
It is.
Major.
It is. It's called Wait. So there's a reason why I move in silence. You see, people often get me confused with the regular honey. See, I ain't your average muse. I'll drop you like a bad habit and still remain sweet. It's more than looks and reputation to me. You see, as much as you try to bind me, sub me, knock me, and block me, I'll still never swing. I'll simply address you and readdress my regards to you. I'm not here for you as I've been placed on this earth for you. See, here and now, my purpose is clear. Yes,
You've never met a queen like me, a real woman in the heart and soul of a kid. I refuse to be petty. I'll just love and show you love anyways. See, I gas my own self. I am my own team. I don't need to subliminally dog anybody out. I got too much clout within me to succumb to such old pedigree. Yeah, vicious is what I used to be, but with maturity comes precision. So I'll cut you off so clean you won't feel a thing and have you thinking it was your idea, because I look beyond man. I see the bigger picture, so I can love from afar. You can keep that imaginary beef. I simply have the ability to help you out and hold you down, but not want to be around. See, I advise you to come clean because it's easier than having your spot brought up and pushed forth. See, no, not from my accord, but you reap what you sow, and humble pie is a hard pill to swallow. There's a reason why you're full of sorrow. Don't get mad at me for being me. I'm sweet, sour, and mean, but I'm also real honest and a beautiful soul. So learn your true worth and to value others, because the ones that have your back on your worst days aren't the ones that deserve to get played. But as always, I'm still sending love your way. That was my hot drive.
And that
Preach. Preach to the kids.
That's called weights. Wait. So you know the weights of your life, they do wait.
Speaking of wait, how long we gotta wait for the book to come out?
Hey.
I don't know, because I'm trying to get on the wait list for
I'm trying to get a pre-sale. What's up?
Yeah.
Honestly, you don't have to wait much longer. The printing is in the making because I'm doing self-publishing. So when I'm telling you, it's different.
She's so high class. I'm self-publishing.
I learned from Roderick.
I know Roderick's the greatest. I'm not gonna forget about his book.
Right?
I'm trying to be like, y'all when I grow up.
All I'm saying is, what was the last event we went to, and he was reading and reciting, and he just had the whole room quiet, just like, what's he gonna say next?
I think that was the Conscious Power Hour.
That was
here.
It was
at the Hub Radio.
At the Hub Radio in live in Compton. Yes. I'm telling you, it was late.
It was, but I want to focus on you. I'm trying to focus on this book that you're coming up with. So do you have a time frame for it?
You know, it's to be determined. It's definitely this year, but you know, Visions and YFS Life, you know, cooking up some stuff. So it's a little top secret at the moment.
So where can people follow you at to kind of stay updated on that when it does come into, you know?
Well, when it comes to poetry, you can follow me at JMBM_the poet, and if that's too long to remember, just my beautiful masterpiece. So JMBM, that's what it stands for, _the poet. Follow me on, Instagram. That's all I got. That's all y'all need. I mean, you can follow me, at Hot Words Lyrical Theater for the show, for the Hot Words Lyrical Theater show, because I'm just saying, if you want to go on the website, it's thehubradio.net/hotwords with a Z, not with an S. Y'all been listening to us long enough to know that, but, I'm just saying. I feel it. Do you feel it?
I feel it. We feel it.
Of course. Hey, but you know what? I'm more interested in, actually, Don Desiree Banks and Quise, like I know we're supposed to be calling them. I'd say let's hear something from them because
you're absolutely right. We do need to go ahead and get them up. We can go ahead and call them. Let's see if
I'm right here.
Are you?
Not you.
I'm done.
Village slum village.
Let's see if we can get them on the phone.
Wait a minute.
Shout out to my favorite couple. My favorite couple.
Baby.
Well, hello, Miss Don Desiree Banks. How are you?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm good. This your girl Danny J from the Hot Words Lyrical Theater. We're just calling you to hear some of your hot drops. I heard you had something for us.
She said she heard you had. She heard you had stuff for her. Oh, okay.
Put the phone to the mic.
I'm a little nervous, but I'll be okay.
Oh, okay. Well, don't be nervous.
No judgment over here.
Right.
It's family right here.
Right.
So, hey, it's all good. Take your time.
Take your time.
Y'all go ahead, give it up for her. Give her some snaps. Let's come on. Let's encourage her. We here for it. Yeah, there we go.
It's on speaker.
It's on speaker.
Checking the speaker. Checking the speaker.
Whenever you're ready.
It's on speakerphone. It's on.
All right. So whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready. Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
All right.
She is a queen with powerful forces, designed with laws of nature endorsed, all hidden in her walk. Her wind exhales currents that display the finest of jewels, awakening even in the strangest of souls. She is an empress, formed from dust into phenomenal essence, embodied with delight. She holds every title, the creator, mother of all universe. With her wisdom transferred generation to generation, she was here before and is here now, amongst many, multiple in shades. She is light and peace, the ruler of divine life and love. She is reproductions of Ruby and Angela, Miss Shabazz and Mrs. King. Highly honorable being. There will be none after her. Her existence is leading. She's supreme spirit. Her every position is dynamic, perfect in every way, shape, form. She releases a magic so pure it spills from her womb. She is and always will be eternal deity.
Hey.
Wow. Wow.
Hey.
All snaps. All snaps.
Thank you.
My goodness.
That was so beautiful.
Yes,
So
that's
beautiful.
truly what a queen is. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I mean, I'm at a loss for words.
So I heard that we were actually supposed to do a piece with Don N with the quiz. So let's go ahead and, if Don doesn't mind holding, get him on the phone too, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Give us just a second, though.
Let's see if
That
we
is
can get him in here.
The epitome of a woman. It honestly
yeah, that is more. We need more of that. We need more of that.
is that Proverbs 31 woman?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
that's what that remind me of. Like, she's everything. Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
That we definitely need more of that because it's too much negativity. It's too much.
It's too much praise for the right shit. I mean, you can have your fun and stuff, but being a queen and, you know, respecting yourself. To me, it's all about respecting yourself.
Yeah.
I love that piece.
All right, so I'm about to talk now to Mr. Marquise Williams, a.k.a. Keese the Notebook.
Hey.
Mr. Williams, are you there?
Yeah, what's going on?
Nothing much, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Man, I'm blessed. Man, before I get started, man, I want to let everyone know that Mr. Williams is from Houston, Texas.
Texas.
He is a published author.
Hey.
And let me make sure I get this title right. His book is entitled The Remnants of Me. The Remnants of Me.
That. The remnants
Remnants
of me.
So
like, you can't have a full thing.
No.
You got a remnant. A little bit for you.
So real quick, Mr. Williams, would you mind telling us what inspired you to write that book?
Pain. My heart derived from pain, and it blossomed to every genre you could think of. It was only right to write a semi-bio upon myself in poetry form.
Oh man, it's funny how some of the most beautiful things come from the darkest places, like when you're in the darkest hours. Would you mind go ahead and sharing a piece with us with that?
Yes, sure. All right. Let me get you naked. But no, this has absolutely nothing to do with me taking your clothes off, but on the other hand, has absolutely everything to do with me stripping you down to the bare minimum of your mind. Just to look into your insides and see if the nature of it is out of you. Allow me down into the marrows of your skeleton and letting the others out of the closet so they can too witness what it is I so admire in you. Allow me into the cracks and crevices of your brain frame where mere thought is yet to roam. Areas of yet to be traveled existence where persistence pays off with me knowing every fiber of your DNA. The makings behind the makeup of you and what it is that makes you so easy, breezy, and beautiful. Allow me to expand the wings of your mind. Expand so we can ascend to higher heights so we can reach the slice of heaven back on that night cloud from which is your original origin of birth. I mean, it has to be being the angel you are. See, I want to walk inside your wonders, wade into the depths of your what ifs, take those short trips, swim through your daydreams, and just to be the ones that comfort you at night. I want to strip you down to the bare essentials of your senses. Let me peel back each layer using cranial stimulation until we reach peace of mental combustion. So there's no assumptions. Allow me to open wide the binds of your book just to see how you function. Just let me get you naked. Peace.
Hey.
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 Yes.
So Keys, I believe that you just gained a couple more fans with our host.
Go and seduce my mind and spirit. I see you.
I'm just saying that's what I'm talking
That's
about.
what I'm talking about.
Go and seduce my mind.
For real, go and seduce my mind real quick. Okay.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, this is beautiful, man, because something I really focus on encourages making sure we as kings not only are addressing the issues, but we're actually doing things within ourselves to make sure we're supporting and helping people get over some issues, like the way we treat our women. And so I love the way you're just talking about everything except for what we just see. You're looking at everything that's not seen about a woman.
Indeed.
Right.
Everything starts with the mind. Everything comes from the mind. Everything begins there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Do you have where can we find your collection of poetry? Where can we find your work at?
That book is all I have out at the moment, but I'm working on 2 more as we speak.
Okay.
And where can we purchase the book?
She said, where can we purchase the book that you have out now?
Amazon.com.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Bet.
Do you have a time frame on the books that you're working on now?
One is a book of love poems, and it's at the final stage of being done.
Okay. Okay, and it's good to see that we got artists that are continuing, not just going 1 or 2 pieces and then giving up, coming back with multiple books. You know, it's always good to see that.
Right.
Hey, man, give a shout out to Marquise. He got my name.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Marquise. Since y'all had the same name as Village Slum.
You do got the same name as one of our other wonderful hosts over here. So yeah. So yeah, he's paying his homage to you. Yeah.
And before you go, can you just give the people your social media handles? I don't know if that's your thing, but if you do, where can we find you on social media as well?
Yeah, Facebook, Keith, Q-U-I-S-E Williams, and Instagram, Keith the Notebook.
Nice. Well, Mr. Williams, man, we want to thank you real quick for stopping by, sharing some time with us, and sharing your gifts with us, man. It's a real honor.
I appreciate you guys for having me.
All right.
All right, y'all. We're going to go to a quick commercial break from the Hub Radio. Again, this is Hot Words Lyrical Theater. We are broadcasting live from the Hub Radio in the city of Compton.
Damn.
That sounded so professional, right?
The Hub Radio.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl KP, straight out of Inglewood. First time on Hood Jeopardy, about to smash these dudes. They not ready, been talking trash since I got here. Going for the dub right now.
It's your boy Skrilla, straight out of Compton, California. About to get on this Hood Jeopardy, Hub Radio. You know what I'm saying? Get these big W's. I don't know what the other 2 came to do, but I came to win, they came to lose. Don't snooze. You hear it?
What it do? You already know what it is. It's your boy boy juiced up on him. I came to smash these two contestants. I mean, Drake, for real, really gotta play this shit. You already know who gon' win, man. I came here for the W, baby, like J-Rock. Let's get it, win.
Love is a weapon, love is a cure. It's an addiction that most can't ignore. We crave it, we need it, we feel it, we feel it. When I leave them, no feelings.
Coco's Lip Smacking Cupcakes offers custom cakes and cupcakes for every occasion. We proudly bake everything from scratch. With every moist and mouth-watering bite, you will be smacking your lips by the time you are finished. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lip Smacking Cupcakes.
Hub City Dre, man, the Hub Radio, we are on our way to Centennial High School, man, to teach, got 400 men coming together to teach all the boys in the high school how to tie your tie properly. Just kind of giving back to the city, man, just trying to get the kids, boys ready for real world.
The Hub Radio.
I put out the call. Thank you guys for answering the call. All right. What we have here simply is we're going to teach young men how to tie ties. Okay. We're going to jump in. 30% of the young men may be from foster care. Okay. So if we have 400, we're going to have about 120 of them from foster care that have never had a man in their life. Okay. Some young men may not even have a father in their life. So this may be the very first time they have interaction with a man.
Hub City Dre, man, from the Hub Radio. We are out here at Centennial High School, man. We are about to teach these young men how to tie ties. We got a whole bunch of men coming out here to support. The sheriff department is there holding it down, man. Students, staff, everybody here, man. So they'll have a good time, man. Hold it down for the men in the city. How did you know that there was a need for these guys to tie ties?
Because, you know, I knew a lot of young men never knew how to tie ties, and then we're in the hip-hop generation now, so everybody's trying to wear tennis shoes and t-shirts, and so I was like, it's a good way for us to interact. Like, we can teach how to tie a tie, so when you have your wedding, or you're going somewhere now, you know how to tie that.
The Hub Radio.
This is Clipper Darrell. You're listening to Hub Radio.
The Hub Radio.
Cleanup Man. We provide professional, affordable, dependable services from carpet cleaning and upholstery to flooring 7 days a week, same day or by appointment. So call, text, or message 562-279-6488 for service as good as advertised.
The mayor's got behind you.
Yeah.
The whole city is jumping behind you, man. Like the support is there. Do you feel any pressure?
Well, of course you're gonna feel pressure, but pressure is a privilege. Because, I mean, you could do, because, like, pressure is a privilege. So, like, just imagine, because, like, pressure can also, like, give me a purpose on what I do. Because if you, like, didn't have pressure, then you wouldn't have any purpose on what you're doing. And you wouldn't be able to do or, like, succeed and do certain stuff. So
that's right. I see you, Pops. I see you.
Bars.
Bars over here.
The Hub Radio.
And we're back with the Hot Words Lyrical Theater. Yeah. How y'all doing?
Feeling good, feeling great.
Feeling good.
That's what's up. We're actually going to get right into our next segment. We actually have in-house, in studio, Bella Rose.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Studio.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, no problem. I'm very happy to be here, you know.
Blessing us with your presence. all this dope energy since you walked in.
Right. All I'm saying is not only is she blessing us with her presence, she gonna bless us with a hot drop.
Yeah, I got a hot drop for y'all. I don't know how I'm sounding in there, but
You good. You good.
You know, with all the recent happenings, I wanted to have something that was like socially relevant to sound. So I just get into it. Facing my demons, but they trapped inside. Who got the keys and are they down the ride? The many past the grind. The times I should have died alive and feeling grateful. The ops will speak about you when you doing what they can't do. Risk taker, dream weaver, hot fever, made my way out west. Life trials and the stress, a better bargain for the bottom dollar. Low profit margins, but they popping bottles. I'll be a target when this project throttles. They niggonomic and I'm astronomic. My space gap blast past the comet. The flow sick rap bastards vomit. I've been away for a tick, yet and still they all on my proverbial. No rest for the chosen. Wanna be classic, like a theory from the low end. Really from the bottom, yet a low end. Really from the bottom, yet a low end. Trying to be a locksmith for me and mine. Keys, open doors, I believe in time. Overnight success will leave you in the morning. Bring the truth to you, painting my recordings. If I'm too buried, I'm too sharing. Now I know my mission. My parents came from Africa without a pot to piss in. A child of immigrants, some innocence but fairly wise. Came alive on a block where niggas fairly thrive. I fantasized on the porch off of Sherman Drive and stretched my hands up high trying to touch the sky. For Yeezy taught me I'm chiefing and drinking coffee. Bucking it ain't Milwaukee. Home alone like Macaulay and I'm thinking, maybe it's my reason. Maybe I'm the answer. Maybe I'm the reason. Maybe I've been placed in a space to succeed. To everyone who believes, keep working on your dreams.
Hey!
Snaps and claps. Yes. What's that?
Bars. So what piece was that specifically?
I was gifted. I'm working on an EP with a producer. His name is Loop Digger. That's a loop, 2 zeros. Digger, and he sent me a track called Marina Bay, and it's like a real, just peaceful, serene vibe, real West Coast vibe, and that's kind of what took off to it.
Okay,
that's what's up. Dope. Like that was dope. Everything that you did talk about was socially relevant, and I think everybody on every level can connect to that in some type of way. Like especially with the grind.
I just want to say thank you for just being so lyrically genius right now. Like, there's one thing to just spit, right? And there's another thing to spit and make me think while you spit. And then not just you came through every piece. I felt it.
Well, she did say she was a lyricist.
Hey, she did.
I mean, I didn't know what to expect, so I prepared like a couple of things. So it's just, just making sure that y'all are comfortable with the talent that was presented.
No, we're definitely comfortable.
You stay ready.
We definitely
gotta get ready.
Stay ready. Well, let the people know where they can find you, social media.
You can find me everywhere at Bella Rose 317. That's Twitter, Instagram. I don't really do too much Facebooking, but I do like to, interact with people, Twitter, Instagram. Right. Do a little Tumblr, for the nerds. And my website is bellarose317.com.
She got
okay. There we go. Yes. Yes, you gotta get yourself.
When you already a professional, you ain't gotta worry about it.
Now. Exactly. We're trying to generate the revenue with that.
Quick question. So, just real quick, any upcoming shows?
Not any upcoming shows currently, but I am taking bookings.
All right, we gonna plug it.
Yes,
plug it. Well, thank you so much.
That was Bella Rose 317 on all social media platforms. Again, Bella Rose 317, all social platforms. Y'all know, I don't sponsor nobody, but I'm gonna sponsor you,
right?
Yes. Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and hit the follow button one time.
Right, please do. Actually, you know what? We'll be right back after this commercial. I said the commercial. Put it.
The Hub Radio.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl KB, straight out of Inglewood. First time on Hood Jeopardy, about to smash these dudes. They not ready, been talking trash since I got here. Going for the dub right now.
It's your boy Skrillafoya, straight out of Compton, California. About to get on this Hood Jeopardy, Hub Radio. You know what I'm saying? Get these big W's. I don't know what the other two came to do, but I came to win, they came to lose.
two contestants. I mean, Drake, for real, really gotta play this shit. You already know who gon' win, man. I came here for the W, baby, like J-Rock. Let's get it, win.
Love is a weapon, love is a cure. It's an addiction that most can't ignore. We crave it, we need it, we feel it, we feel it. When I leave them, no feelings.
Coco's Lip Smacking Cupcakes offers custom cakes and cupcakes for every occasion. We proudly bake everything from scratch. With every moist and mouth-watering bite, you will be smacking your lips by the time you are finished. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lip Smacking Cupcakes.
Hub City Dre, man. The Hub Radio, we are on our way to Centennial High School, man, to teach, got 400 men coming together to teach all the boys in the high school how to tie a tie properly. Just kind of giving back to the city, man. Just trying to get the kids, the boys ready for real world.
Hub Radio.
I put out the call. Thank you guys for answering the call. All right. What we have here simply is we're going to teach young men how to tie ties. Okay. We're going to jump in 30% of the young men may be from foster care. Okay. So we have 400. We're going to have about 120 of them from foster care that have never had a man in their life. Okay. Some young men may not have even had a father in their life. So this may be the very first time they have interaction with a man.
Hub City Dre, man, from the Hub Radio. We are out here at Centennial High School, man. We are about to teach these young men how to tie ties. We got a whole bunch of men coming out here to support. The sheriff department is there, hold it down, man. Students, staff, everybody here, man. So they'll have a good time, man. And hold it down for the men in the street. How did you know that there was a need for these guys to tie ties?
Because, you know what, a lot of young men never knew how to tie ties, and then we're in the hip-hop generation now, so everybody's trying to wear tennis shoes and t-shirts, and so I was like, it's a good way for us to interact. Like, we can teach how to tie a tie, so when you have your wedding, or you're going to somewhere nice, you know how to tie that.
Hub Radio.
This is Clipper Girl. You listening to Hub Radio.
The Hub Radio.
Cleanup Man. We provide professional, affordable, dependable services from carpet cleaning and upholstery to flooring, 7 days a week, same day or by appointment. So call, text, or message 562-279-6488 for service as good as advertised.
Mayor's got behind you.
Yeah.
The whole city is jumping behind you, man. Like the support is there. Do you feel any pressure?
Well, of course you're gonna feel pressure, but pressure is a privilege. Because, I mean, you could do, because, like, pressure is a privilege. So, like, just imagine, because, like, pressure can also, like, give me a purpose on what I do. Because if you, like, didn't have pressure, then you wouldn't have any purpose on what you're doing. And you wouldn't be able to do, like, succeed and do certain stuff. So
that's right. I see you, Pops. I see you. Bars. Bars over here.
The Hub Radio.
Hot Words Lyrical Theater. You've been watching the Hub Radio commercial. And right now what we're going to get into is Sos Picasso. He's going to be doing a hot drop for us. Hey, Sos, how you doing?
All right, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I heard you had a hot drop for us. You want to get into that?
Yeah, it's pieces God supposed to be.
All right.
Something that is required is supposed, and something that is assumed to be true, even if it's really not. Now hold that thought. This concept I'm finna break down like an informant at a shakedown with 2 strikes, so you know I'm finna tell it out now. Remember the scene in Menace to Society, the scene in the drive-thru when Kane ran up with the bang and put it to dude, and dude trying to be cool and say, we supposed to be brothers, but we not. Kane still holding the bang, told him, give me what you got. It's a sad thing to be over chump change, know your worth. Majority of you lames killing for some J's and some skin-tight jeans with the wings on the ass glistening. We supposed to stick together, pull as we climb, each one teach one. But why can't that be 4 words? White supremacy, envy, jealousy. They want to separate it. We was taught self-hatred, so when we see each other, we hate it. What the fuck you looking at? Something so small that escalated from a match to a forest fire. Losing control, egos explode, demons unload, and that pocket bully got him feeling like Debo. Damn, we just lost another brother. We supposed to uplift one another. But in your lifted man, you down trying to come up, so you just lick some sucker. It's all a part of the game. You've been programmed and trained to see nothing but busters, hustlers, real niggas, and lames. OMG, SMH, what is going on in our brain? When I think about us as a people, cloudy eyes and tears of rain. In other news, this purple animated picture tube is supposed to tell the truth. But they not. Corporations injecting the media with disease semen so they're pregnant with lies inducing a race plot. The only time they tell the truth is when a scary pale-faced shoot, blow the hair trigger, kill a nigga. Vacation with paid leave. We supposed to be prosecuted to the fullest degree. Basically, but they get vacation with paid leave. Even if I'm not resisting, hands up and can't breathe, heat evaporates the soul as the red rains on the concrete. Our government's not supposed to be phony. But lately I've been feeling like they've been feeding us GMOs and baloney. Plans always change and the truth stays the same. They don't think we see it because to them we sheep and lame. They the beast and nothing beautiful about it. Using deadly force, yeah, they all about it. The world is too crowded, and they as it's a situation. My research leads me to believe that they want to decrease the population. Trump and Hillary laughing, counting cash and checks, telling they homie, 4 to 8 years and you up next, unless martial law goes in effect.
Wow. That was mad deep.
Thank you.
Hey, first of all, we gotta get it out there, man. It's good to have you back on the show. Yeah, it's good to have you back on the show, man. It's always good to hear returning artists.
Right.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm always thankful for the opportunity. It's a blessing, truly. Thank you.
Right, and before you go, just let the people know where they can find you at again.
You can find me on Instagram at Soze Picasso, SOZEPICASSO, and you can find me on YouTube at Soze Picasso. So I thank you. I appreciate it. Peace and love.
Man, peace and love to you too, King. Thank you so much.
Y'all take it easy. Thank y'all again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Man, he always coming through with a little bit of fire for us, you
right?
know?
A little bit of fire, a little bit of wisdom, sprinkled in with some realness. I like the recipe.
I love it too, man.
I love the recipe. It's amazing.
This is what we need, though. This is what we need. It's more than just coming up with trying to sound good, trying to have rhymes that sound good and trying to appease the people for short-term effects, man. We need that long-term effect, truth-giving type lyrics. So. Yeah,
that's true. It's not about clout. It's not about, who knows your name. It's really about who can you help heal.
Mm-hmm.
What can your words impact, or how do they impact on another's lives, whatever you do. And with that being said, let's go ahead and go to commercial, and we'll be right back.
Hub Radio.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl KB, straight out of Inglewood. First time on Hood Jeopardy, about to smash these dudes. They not ready. Been talking trash since I got here. Going for the dub right now.
It's your boy California, straight out of Compton, California. About to get on this Hood Jeopardy, Hub Radio. You know what I'm saying? Get these big W's. I don't know what the other two came to do, but I came to win. They came to lose. Don't snooze. You hear it?
What it do? You already know what it is. It's your boy Juice Up On. I came to smash these 2 contestants. Dre, for real. Really gotta play this shit. You already know who gon' win, man. I came here for the W, baby, like J-Rock. Let's get it, win.
Love is a weapon, love is a cure. It's an addiction that most can't ignore. We crave it, we need it, we feel it, we feel it. When I leave them, no feelings.
Coco's Lip Smacking Cupcakes offers custom cakes and cupcakes for every occasion. We proudly bake everything from scratch. With every moist and mouth-watering bite, you will be smacking your lips by the time you are finished. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lip Smacking Cupcakes.
Hub City Dre, man. The Hub Radio, we are on our way to Centennial High School, man, to teach, got 400 men coming together to teach all the boys in the high school how to tie a tie properly. Just constantly giving back to the city, man. Just trying to get the kids, boys ready for real world.
I put out the call. Thank you guys for answering the call. All right. What we have here simply is we're going to teach young men how to tie ties. Okay. We're going to jump in. 30% of the young men may be from foster care. Okay. So if we have 400, we're going to have about 120 of them from foster care that have never had a man in their life. Okay. Some young men may not have even had a father in their life. So this may be the very first time they have interaction with a man.
Hub City Dre, man, from the Hub Radio. We are out here at Centennial High School, man. We are about to teach these young men how to tie ties. We got a whole bunch of men coming out here to support. The sheriff department is there holding it down, man. Students, staff, everybody here, man. They'll have a good time, man. They're holding it down for the men.
So when you have your wedding or you're going somewhere nice, you know how to tie
The Hub Radio.
This is Clipper Girl. You're listening to Hub Radio.
The Hub Radio.
Cleanup Man. We provide professional, affordable, dependable services from carpet cleaning and upholstery to flooring 7 days a week, same day or by appointment. So call, text, or message 562-279-6488 for service as good as advertised.
This is a song for everyone out there I consider family, or even my small group of friends. This is a song for everyone out there I consider family, or even my small group of friends, or even someone who might get it. Without you, I would have been lost, or worse, killed by my own hand. This is a thank you for being there for me and helping me see the light. I hope that this song helps you in your times of darkness and uncertainty, because I know you did for me. Yeah. I'm praying to God when I'm in chaos and I wanted to stop. Praying to God when life's unfair and I battle the odds. Praying to God when I'm searching for peace and I feel like I'm lost. Praying to God when I see these demons play with lies. Praying to God when the devil keeps on throwing facades. Praying to God when life's too much, you can't cover the cost. Yep, I'm praying to God. Yep, I'm praying to God. Yep, I'm praying to God. I'm praying to God. Now I can never lose. Don't need my 3 highs just to see through your bruise. Plus when I make a bruise, got people with an attitude. How can I be evil when good, that's what I choose? Like seriously, this is a question I ask myself every single day. But you know what, fuck it, yeah. I'm praying to God when I'm in chaos, and I wanted to stop. Praying to God when life's unfair, and I better the odds. Praying to God when I'm searching for peace, and I feel like I'm lost. Praying to God when I see these demons playing with lies. Praying to God when the devil keeps on throwing facades. Praying to God when life's too much, you can't cover the cost. Yep, I'm praying to God. Yep, I'm praying to God. Yep, I'm praying to God. I'm praying to God. I'm praying to God. I'm a paradox, but that's never nothing new. Go and make a million, go and give it to my crew. Go and make a billion, give it to those who need food. And go and make a trillion, cause that's what I wanna do. I go and make it again, cause I'm trying to improve. See, I'm trying to touch these hearts with this dream I pursue. See, I felt my aura activate, how I felt the blood. Oh shit, hold me up, I'm taking out my shoes. And with the sofa to whenever I'm making moves. See, I won't take a girl like that, she's over you. I'm treating her better like my girl, my raised me too. Respect my elders and those who keep me through. Did I not mention that include your girl too? She's my favorite place when I go out for food. And I don't mean to be rude, I'm just cutting loose. And please don't be mad, I'm just telling the truth. I'm praying to God when I'm in chaos and I wanted to stop. Praying to God when life's unfair and I'm out of the odds. Praying to God when I'm searching for peace and I feel like I'm lost. Praying to God when I see these demons playing with lies. Praying to God when the devil keeps on throwing facades. Praying to God when life's too much, you can't cover the cost. Yep, I'm praying to God. Yep, I'm praying to God. Yep, I'm praying to God. I'm praying to God. I'm praying to God. I'm a nobody that loves everyone. I'm constantly worried about ever be good enough. When I am down, you will always be looking up. Set myself on fire just to make sure that you warm enough. But I'm a fool, cause you'd watch me burn. So when will I learn? I love you or don't not. When it's your turn, I may die alone, but that's not my concern. Yeah, it's not my concern. Cause I got siblings and they need to learn. I'm missing my love and they need their turn. But for now, I'll just let it burn. Cause this is my fault, so when would I learn? They would have badly if I show concern. I pray to a God, but I'm never in church. Why I need religion to find some self-worth? Yo, I've been awakened and I can see thirst. I will help souls while I'm walking this earth. I'm never for death as I come from the dirt. My words are 3D as I come through this verse. I wanna do me, but I never can be first. I have to be last, this is my curse. I'm lost in this entropy, so trying to search. Why I'm confused on how much it's worth. I can't predict randomness, when will I learn?
Jonathan Smart always coming through hitting us with the real ones. This is Hot Words Lyrical Theater, and we do actually have Jonathan Smart, poet of the future.
Jonathan, can you hear us?
Hey,
Oh, wow.
What's up, man? Man, that's what's up, man. First of all, thank you for coming back on the show.
Hey, Hot Words repeat.
Yeah, man.
Of course. I just want to shout out the fact that this video, besides the words, because I loved everything about it.
Right.
Visually,
Naruto.
On point.
On point. Oh my gosh. Yes. How did you come up with that concept? I mean, besides, of course, it connecting with your actual piece, but just the visual concept between your piece and, you know, the video just makes complete sense. So how did you come up with that?
Well, I actually get a lot of my, like, influences from anime and such throughout the years. I was always kind of a nerd and smart kid back in, like, high school and such. But, like, I don't know, those are always the things and scenes that always make me feel better, so I just translate them to other people that might feel them, because I know a lot of people enjoy and watch Naruto and such.
Okay. You know what? Shout out to you for anime, because I'm a straight geek. I love anime, Star Wars, all the Comic-Con, everything.
I'm just now getting into getting back. Should I say getting back into it, man? My younger brother got me kind of keep asking me about certain shows, so I'm like, all right, let me start watching this stuff.
It's all good. But I actually really appreciate the fact that, Jonathan, you took something that a lot of people don't see as cool, but it's you wholeheartedly and turned it into, you know, a way of expressing yourself. So that's pretty dope. Did you have another piece that you were doing for us today?
I do. I actually
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
we
hear
get,
it.
Oh, we get the.
Right. What's the song called? Oh,
Mm.
Aspirations. All right. Can we get a
Hold on,
can we get a
me
little
readjust-
sample of that?
Readjust my seat for this.
Okay.
I'm frustrated, I'm out of my deep. You have to know the fourth dimension to know me. If you haven't seen my soul, you're not a homie. Open your eyes, it's what you go see. It's not what I said, it's what I don't speak. I give away love just to know me. I give away sanity just to feel free. I don't see a God, God's within me. I set the white wolf and let the black free. I know in my soul that I will find peace. If not now, then I'll just let it be. Anything that comes easy isn't worth the thing that goes for money, women, and all the simple things. Say it again, as if you weren't listening. I'll have peace, even by any means. Why go to sleep when I already lived the dream? Only your few around will ever get what I mean. I'll build up the courage so I can go sting. I need to let go of all these bad things. I'm screaming for help, and you thought it was wrapped, and I'm lost in this power that I had happened. I'm in love with life, that I feel trapped, and I opened my chakras and saw what had happened. It was my mind that was trapped, and instead my life is an ash projection. Surrounded by hell, I'm searching for heaven. All that I love has come to passion. I'm wishing for death, and it fills me with sadness. And I'm like you, yo, I live with this madness. Not like that it and nothing would happen. I take a smile and I had good practice. I never got close, it was for my protection. I opened my heart and then I moved past it. I wrote it down so it never happened again. Lost in my soul and I escaped with this pen. I'm only on earth with my family and friends. So here goes my sentence as I make amends. To all of my foes, I'll make them friends. And with this life, I'll spread happiness. That's the only thing that's on my list. Oh yeah, my other wish is that you find bliss. To be honest, I don't wish hate upon anyone. It takes too much energy.
Okay.
Wow.
So you said that's dropping today after this interview, after the show?
After the show.
And tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on YouTube at Jonathan Smart, which is Jonathan. There's a few different ways to spell it. And then Smart as in, SMART. Or you can find me on SoundCloud at Poet of the Future, or on Instagram at Poet of the Future.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Jonathan, Mr. Poet of the Future, for taking the time out your day. And again, what was the name of the song that we're dropping? Aspirations.
That we dropping?
Oh yeah, he's dropping. It's a us thing. Team Jonathan.
Right?
Well, thank you so much, Jonathan. Take care.
No problem. Thank you for having me on the show.
Right.
People just dropping. Huh?
You gotta stay. When you stay working, you gotta get busy around here.
Right.
You know, Miss, I just dropped a book.
What?
Huh?
Alright. I hear you.
Yeah, we plugging out the rest of the show now.
Nah, but
getting books done on this.
Let's talk about Jonathan Smart, okay? Let's go back to him. Wow. The man is truly talented.
Yes.
He's so young and so just wise beyond his ears.
Yeah.
Right? Speaking of, I believe that we have the Real Heart Divine on the phone calling in. Hey, Queen, how you doing?
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Hey, we're good, love. How are you?
I'm great.
So I heard you have a hot drop for us. You gonna be speaking or just dropping something on us? Cause you real fly. Shout out. This is actually my sis, y'all. Shout out to the Real Heart Divine. Gotta put in my plug right here.
Yeah. Now.
So what you dropping for us?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop this piece today. That I wrote. It's called Vanity Set. In the light of women, and a preface about it. It's basically a short piece about. I write these fictional characters, and some of them are fictitious accounts of people that I don't know, and then some of them are my personal experience. So this was a piece about, a woman on her journey to really finding herself, and realizing that she's, really more, but she doesn't know it. So anyway, I'm going to just kick it off to you guys. Y'all let me know when you're ready.
Oh, girl, we've been ready.
Can you guys hear me well?
Oh,
yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Okay, I'm going to put this on now. So it goes. She was influenced by a lie, and now she drinks the cup of abuse. Diamond in her heart tells L'Oreal she's not home in time for vanity. Chiseled her face, but you could still see the scars. A walking mannequin by day she has become. Believes implants and needles will define her. Her name is non-existent. And torment is her cousin. Low self-esteem is her friend. And lost is her Snow White capsule Cinderella love story. You couldn't see her scars because she nip-tucked them in Revlon and MacBook foundations, hoping the mirror screened back its reflection to woman. Her whole ass became the shield of her escape. And now all she knows is take and take and take. He is her drug of choice. She stands in the doorway. Brick is her house, but her bruises bleed through white walls. She takes manipulation for breakfast and suicide for lunch, but her dinner is a thief. And at night she hikes in high places, glorify things that will never keep her. I catch her and fetch her a whiff of words to help her, but she waddles in that fast life. Fame can save her now, a walking Bonita, twin tower tall status, but her spirit has floored to the earth's core. Her cuts are wide open, and now God has to do heart surgery on her life because her soul is broken. But you couldn't see her scars because she painted over them with fame and Revlon MacBook foundations, puts plastic on everything else, hoping the mirror screen back her reflection to woman. Hiking in high places, waddling through the fast life, ambiguous to her spirit that has now crushed to the ground. She knew all the methods to seduce, to get what made her feel safe, yet she wouldn't save herself. Thank you.
Woo! If that ain't
my whole heart.
All right.
My whole soul.
I ain't gonna act up, but that's my sister. Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
Right.
She represented
we can hear the
right.
resemblance.
We gotta love ourselves, you know.
Of course. And let the people know where they can find you.
So you guys can find me on all social platforms, Twitter at HARTDIVINE, Heart Divine Everything, and then on Instagram at The Real Heart Divine, and Facebook as well. I will be dropping some poetry very soon, so follow up and let's connect.
Of course, we want to thank you again for being on the show and dropping that wisdom and knowledge. We of course love you very much, and I'm so proud of you. You just represented me so right. Okay.
It was a pleasure, man. It was a pleasure.
All right, we're gonna get into our next segment, girl. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Cause you know your family do it just right. And you just, you know what? You're right. I look like an auntie today. Yes, I look like that proud auntie. That's my baby.
Yeah. I can see it all over your face. Just the single tears just came on the side. Right. You're just like,
wait, I gotta get for the camera the money shot. That's my baby. Yes. Yes. That's actually little known fact. That's actually one of my inspirations as a kid to write poetry. Me and her. You know, since elementary.
Really?
Yeah, she'd been doing poetry as long as I've been, and she was one of my inspirations to continue to work. I know the world's softest or smallest. I say violin. Just
you hear that, Heart Divine? You inspiring people over here.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
Love you, sis. So we actually have this like surprise for you guys. If y'all didn't know,
what's the surprise?
What's the
surprise is that our very own journalist, radio host, YFS founder, Speak Young Queen founder is in the studio today. And she's going to be reciting. So I don't know what she's going to be reciting. I thought I was best friend because she'd tell me stuff, but apparently not. Okay. What's up, KB? How you doing?
What up, y'all? You know, when you shout out my resume like that, I'm impressed with myself.
Right? Right?
I'm kind of dope on paper when you say it all in a line.
I forgot and the magazine.
Oh, and the magazine.
And the magazine.
YFSlife.com.
Hello.
Speak Young Queen podcast. It's all good.
All day, every day.
Yeah, man, because you know it's Poetry Month. I'm not the poet that you are, because you the great right here. Man, the great JMB.
Let me tell y'all how she tore down the house at Visions. Everybody was stuck on stupid. We was just like, wait, what? Did she really? She really? Oh, you taking it there? You gonna make people cry at Visions?
Did I take it there?
Girl, you did.
At Visions?
You did.
Oh,
it had people crying. Like,
I didn't know.
That was my childhood.
I mean, look, cool. Every now and then stuff come out. Like right now, stuff about to come out.
Ooh,
it's alright though.
Wait, let me adjust. I gotta readjust my seat now.
Well, thank you for the heads
up.
Right. Oh no, I'm gonna just let y'all know, because you know I'm such a little happy-go-lucky, good person.
Strap
it in. So you know, just bear with me, because y'all know I'm just
don't make me cry now.
I'm happy every other time. I can't make no promises. I can't make no guarantees. But I got y'all.
That's good.
Okay.
It's birthday month, so hey.
Right.
So this is called Tattooed Smile. Have you ever cried on your bedroom floor? I mean, so uncontrollably that you almost vomit. Have you ever thought about taking your own life? How would you do it? When would you do it? Who would find you? Who would find you? That's usually the thought that makes me snap out of it, and things go back together, or so I think, until it happens again. This is depression. Something that I've lived with for most of my life. I want to say it was the bullying. Hell, it could have even been the rape, but either way, I'm damaged. One thing I do know how to do is cover it up. Because unfortunately, our culture makes this depression thing a solo battle. And it kind of feels like being repeatedly stoned with invisible bricks, because no one sees it happening, but it is. Even when you reach out for help, no one really listens. Most are too busy telling you how you need to pray, and I'm like, bruh, don't you think I tried that? Now, don't get me wrong, it's not all bad, but this fake smile is getting kind of old, because underneath it are makeshift pieces of where my joy used to be, makeshiftly duct taped together just enough to slap a fresh coat of bullshit on it. The funny thing is, every time someone sees me, they like, yo, what up, KB? How are you? And you know, the smile just comes naturally. I'm here, I'm ready for it. I'm just like, hey, what's up, y'all? But underneath it, there's a longing to cry, to beg, to scream. Help me. Save me. See me. But for now, I just reply, hey, yo, I'm good. How are you? All right, I'm done.
I'm not finna play with you on any level. How you gonna do the one you did at Visions, bringing tears? I'm over here trying to be a G, trying to hold it in like, no, it's not the same one. It is the same one.
Look.
Sir.
What happened?
No, I'm gonna throw you, sir.
What happened? That's honestly like my personal favorite. Like out of everything I've ever written. And that's only because that's the first time I genuinely opened up about like my life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But see, I would say that piece connects with everybody, because everybody, or at least most people, have been through that. But I say it would connect with me differently because I'm like your best friend. That's right.
Go best friend.
I mean, you know, shout out to Calvin and Ashley because y'all are awesome. But I'm best friend right here. But no, I mean, just because, you know, I know what you're talking about. And to see you go through that, to see you open up, you know, to see the maturity and the growth and the glow up and everything like that. You know, 10 years. You know, it's like I'm trying not to cry right now because I'm like,
don't do it.
My baby.
Because if you cry, I'm going to cry. I never asked you.
Please don't cry.
Nah.
Please don't cry.
Right, Roger over here like, look, y'all done
Just
touch
take a
somewhere.
moment.
This is,
Let me just take a moment.
This is, yeah. If we were to look at you now.
Right.
And just see how you act now, we would have never thought that you've been through any of that. You know what I'm saying? And so just to see that, just to know that you come from that to where you are now, not only just get past that, but
the
strength to get past it, and then be like, you know what, this is not going to take my joy away. That's
so you finna
a
have
test.
Roger cry.
That's why I was quiet for a little bit, because I had to hold in, because that's.
Oh, thank you.
That's
the power of healing. Got people over here crying, man.
Yeah,
come on,
it's
man. Come on, man. I'm trying to be a G.
This is why we can't be looking at the outer, you know, and
Right.
be judging people by the outer, what they look like, because you don't know what kind of hell they've been through.
Right.
There's so many people have been halfway to hell on the deathbed, and they still here, and that's why you cannot judge a book by its cover. So thank you for
being so transparent.
Not only sharing that, but being a real inspiration to everybody. You know, that's
right.
Don't do it.
I'm
not talking to myself because I'm a crying baby.
No, I'm not sharing no thug tears today.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Being a
thug
crybaby helps
tears,
sometimes. But it's okay. Off of me. Enough of me. I got a surprise too, because I heard.
What surprise?
That young Roderick.
What young Roderick?
Young Roderick over here, Mr. Birthday Month himself.
Roderick is coming up. What?
His is right after mine.
Oh, is it?
In life. So his is gonna be right after mine. Right now. Young Roderick. Say something for the people.
This is like. You should have gave me a full warning.
Look, I'm sorry. She said strap in. Strap in.
But I'm about to switch the mood up a little bit.
Let's
because
do it.
if I don't, I'm going
Lighten it up.
to shed some thug tears real quick.
Thug tears. Okay, this is why doves cry.
So I'm going to have some, all right, I got some, I had to get back to writing because, you know, sometimes we hit writing blocks.
Right.
You know, especially when we're handling it like a business. And I had to get back to this week and last week. I had to really get back to having fun with it. You know? So this poem is called Pick Up Rhymes.
Not lines.
Not lines. Pick up rhymes. Beautiful. Queen. My lady. Your inner light can be seen from both within and without, even before a single word is released from your mouth. Your inner light attracts positive energy naturally. So naturally that when the moon comes out at night, it tends to focus on you, displaying you under a spotlight. And I can't blame that moon for giving you the much deserved attention, because I've lost count on all the things about you that made me give my undivided attention. Please forgive me for my staring. I don't mean to come off as disrespectful. I've just never seen a woman's beauty presented so radiantly and so bountiful. I now know for certain that God exists because you are truly a miracle. In fact, I'm thanking him now as I walk away, amazed at your beauty and how you remain humble. That's it.
See, that's why you married.
Oh, yeah.
Let's give a shout out to this. Have you seen this wife? She is fine.
Hey, shout out to YC.
All your little poetry when you talking about Mrs. Sally, I be like, I've seen her. I understand.
I just want to point out that I ain't never heard Roger speak with that much enthusiasm.
Right, put some bass in his voice when he talking about his lady.
You see, he had to hit it with the
okay, Roger.
Like, let me tell you about this. Let me count the ways that I love you, girl.
Hey, man, this is we got to really uphold each other. You know what I'm saying? Especially in marriages. Marriages tend to have a lot of a negative sense to it because of so many marriages that fail. And one thing we really try to focus on is making sure, first of all, we keep God first in our marriage.
Amen.
And just really work together as a team, communicate, and really uplift each other, really support each other. It's work, but if you keep working at it, it becomes second nature. And so every now and then I might not, you know, there might be days where I go in without saying certain things to her, but every now and then you got to get back to that, you know, and just remind you what made you fall in love in the first place, you know. So
yeah.
It's important that we do that too, so we can live by example and be like, hey, marriage is still very much alive. Good marriages are very much alive, so.
I'm
sorry.
All right, man. Come on.
I'm all in my feelings. I hope my future husband love me way Roger love his wife.
I'm mad because I know you're serious.
Very.
I mean, I'm not mad, but I can't deal with y'all.
Shout out to Mrs. Tally.
Yeah, shout out.
Deeply, girl.
Shout out to her. And actually, you know what? Speaking of shout outs, shout out to Barbarism.
Yes.
That is Barbarism, the shop. They're in Compton. You know what it is? It's a barber shop. I'm just messing with y'all. But no, on the real, they have actually partly sponsored Hot Words Lyrical Theater. I know I keep saying y'all forgive me, but yes, but this show is sponsored by Hot Words Lyrical Theater, aka Veganish Eats.
Hey,
all I'm saying
Veganish
is shout out to that macaroni and
Veganish
shrimp
soaps
and them
as
chicken
well.
and them
Just
chicken
saying.
and waffles.
Right.
Oh, I heard those chicken and waffles was hitting.
I heard it was flight. And actually going back to Barbarism the shop, this is their card right here, and you could call them if you need a cut. If your man need a cut, your cousin, your brother, your uncle, somebody need a cut. Girls, if you have an undercut like me, you need to call them too. So you can find them at 424-785-5566. That is again 424-785-5566. Call them, please. And I'm finna call them right now, actually. So let's call them. Hopefully,
making appointments, because I need
you
to
know
I need a
what?
lineup in the
You know
back.
what? I don't know if y'all seen the new hair. But
you popping. You seen it.
You know,
You
I
seen
got the gonna get my hair cut
Fabulous.
now. Now I gotta get my hair cut.
Fabulous.
Hopefully we can get him online. Hello. Well, hello. How are you? Welcome. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing great. This is your girl Danny J from Hot Words Lyrical Theater. We just wanted to give you a call and a shout out because you're sponsoring the Hot Words Lyrical Theater show today. So we want to first of all thank you for that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having me on, and I appreciate the show. Definitely.
Now we just had a question. You know, since you a barber, you know what kind of cuts you do? You do everything? You do shaves? What's going on?
I'm a full encompass barber. I do anything barbering, from clipper cuts to shear cuts, razor cuts, any gender, any type of hair texture. Yes.
Okay.
Take them all. Absolutely.
Yes, and you are.
Welcome everyone.
Well, see, that's what's up. That's what I'm saying. Cause I sure need a cut. I have an undercut. Look, let me not try to get an appointment right now.
It's all right. You can squeeze it in. What's up?
Hey.
I'm not worried. I'm not scared. You go ahead. Let's talk about
You know what? That's what I love. You know what, King? Go ahead and tell us your name, cause I'm just so rude.
My name?
Yeah.
My name is Donald. They call me DC. My initials are DC. So they call me DC. But Donald Conley is my name. I'm born and raised in Compton. I left back in '98 because I kind of got myself into a couple of situations that my mama told me to go ahead and get out of here and grow up. And I went to the Bay Area and I lived up there for about 13 years. And I returned home about 6 years ago. My mom has, she had dementia at the time. Now she has full-blown Alzheimer's. And so I came home to take care of her primarily. And I was working out of, no code enforcement. And I was working out of my garage for a good while. And then so we opened up just this past year. And I've been trying to just slowly build a good shop, or you know, a shop that Compton could be proud of. We're doing, the theme is basically a clean, classic shop. We have a lot of old school pictures of the city, that we're, just trying to go ahead and pay homage to the city that I think we all hold so near and dear. And just trying to just bring some of that Hub City pride back and just do something to, make my mama proud,
Oh. You know what? I love that. And I'm, you know what? Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you for sponsoring the show. We really appreciate that. And can you give them your number just one more time? That way the people have it.
Our area code is 424-785-5566, and that's Barbarism the Shop. I'm proud to say that the website will be
I can't.
online at the end of this week. And that could give you a lot. With the website is called barbarismtheshop.com, and that's 2 P's and an E at the end. Barbarism with an IZM. And so you'll be able to check the site out here next couple of days and be able to experience. Not only do we do barbering services, but we're going to be what is called a barber supply. We're going to be like a hub for barbering and beauty supplies as well. Also, I'm looking for a shoe shine guy. If you guys know somebody, I got a a full-fledged shoe shine situation at the shop, and I'm looking for somebody to give an opportunity to. Hopefully somebody, somebody a homeboy that they can use the opportunity. I just read somewhere that Nipsey Hussle, God rest his soul, started out his career hustling at Chambers at 11 years old as a shoe shine boy, and I was like, that would be awesome to be able to find the next, mogul, and help cultivate them right there in the barbershop. So that's what the shop is about, is just doing something for the community. I mean, it's not just about cutting heads, it's about, I want you to walk in with one mentality, and I want you to walk out empowered with another.
Right.
That's what we're here for.
Well, thank you so much.
I want to say thank you to you, and thank you for the support, and I'm looking forward to continue being a part of what you guys got going on, and let's continue to grow, and we appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you. Have a good day, King. See you later.
You too, Queen. Thank you.
All right. What? I'm trying to get my hair cut.
I see.
I'm just saying,
Hey.
When
she like, I need a cut. The baby need a cut. Everybody need a cut.
You do 2 birds with 1 stone. It's all good.
That's all I'm saying.
It's always good to do that,
Just trying.
Just
trying a little bit. But actually, you know what? It is time for the Hot Picks video, aka Cracked Mirror. That is the hotwordstheater.com Hot Picks video, if you didn't know.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and bring that on. Maybe. We want to take a vote? I vote. 3 votes. All right.
I can't count the number of times I've been called beautiful with a butt behind it. You're beautiful, but not in those clothes. You're pretty, but could lose some weight so more people would notice. Do you know what it's like to be a contradiction? It is painful to be the punchline to every fat joke. It hurts to live in a world that expects you to change. I've been on every diet. I played Russian roulette with that spoon, fork, and knife. I can't tell you how many times I fed myself quiet. Starved the life in me because someone said I was too shiny. The girl I found throwing up in the bathroom called me a coward because I would not join her. Boys used to tease me because they claimed your shakes when I walked. There was a time when I would not eat in front of people. In my bedroom, the mirror is cracked in 3 places. I've been looking at myself this way for 4 years, told myself I was just as broken. This body is discomfort. I won't even raise my hand all the way when asking a question because I am ashamed of the jiggle in my wings yet. People call me confident and inspiring. If they knew who I really was, they call me actress with act in all caps. I eat emotionally and hide behind my problems, which is hard to do when you are the elephant in the room. If the body is not an apology, why do people keep calling me out on my demons and demanding explanations? I am tired of being viewed as something to fix. Or maybe I'm scared because there is nothing that can fix me. My biggest fear is dying alone. Quote, ever since the whole world began, a woman found that she shook it, she could shake up a man. My Nana often tells me this, and she is right. But I do not tell her how well I can move. That my hips have been the motive for men to move mountains. I've heard more than once, you were my first big girl. I've been told you're just a piece of ass, a nice ride. Apparently, the only thing that's tight about me is my pussy, so I'm a last resort. These boys misplace their desires as if calling me pretty, hot, and tempting were enough. They assume that I don't mind the lights off because at least someone will touch me. Take notice, even if for only moments you assume I will feed on your scraps because I will take whatever I can get, but I've got so much more to give, and I realize I was just taking myself for granted. Hell, I need to buy a new mirror, get the fingers out of my throat, stop being a joke, raise my hands all the way, be loved with the lights on, love myself, stop starving, love myself, be full, love myself, love myself, love myself, love myself, love yourself. I'm still learning how to say thank you when given a compliment. I am learning that I am beautiful without your butt behind it.
I felt to be part of it.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I'm really
I
asking.
250 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah. I know I don't look like it. But
Yeah, no, like, not at all.
Yeah, I used to be a butt of a lot of people's jokes, but at the same time, it taught me how to gain tough skin.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I'll be live.
Yeah.
All right. No.
Welcome back, Village Slim.
Yes.
We missed all your energy here.
Right.
Yeah. So I used to be big. You know, back in the days. When I was in middle school, elementary, part of high school, I got a little slim on, just slim thick. Yeah. So I definitely agree with what she's saying. I understand where she's coming from, just on the basis of, you know, I used to be a butt of a lot of people's jokes a lot of times, but at the same time, I guess that, you know what I'm saying, God put me through that so I can come out a better person at the end of the day, because I have a better understanding of people. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, like I said, I was a butt of people's jokes, but at the same time, you kind of realize, you kind of notice, you know what I'm saying, who like why people do the things that they do. You know what I'm saying? Just on the basis of they're insecure about themselves. You know what I'm saying? So they shoot their insecurities on you,
right,
so they can project that. You know what I'm saying? So they can be like, oh, you're fat, you're this, you're that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they feel that way about themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they don't know how to deal with it. So they project that on you, so they can make you feel bad, so they can feel better about themselves.
That's right.
You know,
that's right.
and that's the sad reality of this world, is that we, instead of wanting to uplift each other, we rather see you down so we can feel better about ourselves, because we know that you down. If we know that you down, then that's like, okay, well, if they down, then I'm up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little bit better than them. But it's not about being better than each other. It's about uplifting and making sure that we can be great together. You feel me? And be kings and queens together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it's just we have to have some type of liberation for our people. You feel me? It's just like Nipsey just died, man. Shout out to Nipsey, man. Shout out to his family, man. Shout out to Lauren London, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the family, man.
You feel me? I'm really sorry that happened to y'all. You feel me? But at the same time, if Nipsey would never, and I know I might be cruel for saying this, but if Nipsey never passed away, then nobody would even know about Dr. Save Me. You feel me? Nobody would really. He's been on the YouTube for about years now. He's been out here since 2011, I believe so, 2008, and nobody really know about it. You know what I'm saying? But from his death, some type of liberation has came. I'm not saying that's right that he had passed away, but something that he stood for is now with our people. You know what I'm saying? People is finally standing up and finally realizing, like, damn, like, maybe it's something out here that, you know what I'm saying, maybe the government isn't telling the truth about a lot of stuff. You feel me? Maybe the government is actually doing things that to our people that we not really realizing, but it's showed in our history. You feel me? From Martin Luther King, from Malcolm X, from Mahatma Gandhi, it keep happening. You know what I'm saying? Any type of liberator that comes into our society that's trying to help. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not enough help. We don't have enough help out here.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And when somebody want to help, then it's taken away from us. You feel me? Because it's like they don't want to see us. And when I say they, I mean people that, not only the government, but also people within our community that don't want to see you rise up. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to think of a lot of things, man. Like I'm not saying that people that's in a higher power is not really helping us, but think about it, bro. We got a lot of people with money that can make things happen.
Yeah.
Right.
And they haven't made things happen. They only do for themselves, and that's not right. Yeah. Because it's like, I understand you got it yourself, but you didn't get there by yourself.
Right.
You're not understanding where everybody else has started from. You feel me? You're not understanding, like, everybody have to start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's all, I guess it's just been on my heart lately, because it's been on my heart for a while now. But after the whole thing with Nipsey happened, it's just like, damn, bro. It's like y'all really just killed. Excuse my language. Y'all just really killed a real ass nigga, bro. Like, that's for nothing. For nothing. He's been doing this. He's been about his community. He's been about peace and unity. You feel me? Like, it just don't make no sense. Why can't we come together like cheeks and be the shit? Why can't we do that? Why? Why can't we just do that? You know what I'm saying? And it bothers me, man, because it's like it's not only other races that don't want to see and I'm gonna say this like this: it's not only other races that don't want to see black people prevail. It's black people that don't want to see black people prevail.
Yeah.
Snap, 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 shoot, shoot, shoot.
And that's so weird because we live in we actually have black communities, bro, and we have black communities, and it's just like they don't want to support each other because they still stuck in a Jim Crow era, bro. Like they don't want to. They like it's just like that mentality of you doing. They see you doing a little better, so they don't want to see you do good at all.
Right, but
see,
you know what?
Yeah.
Please.
I was gonna say, well, this is why we as artists come together, and with this show, we promote positivity. We promote supporting other artists. This is why we invite other poets and other artists and whatever kind of creator you are. We invite you to come because we want to change the game. We want to do that by example. The best way to do that is having a heart for it and leading by example. And so that's why we present this type of environment here on this show. So
right, and actually let me do the shout outs and the upcomings. That way we can go ahead and hear how each one of us, plan to spread that positivity and healing within the community. So, guys, just be on the lookout for our listeners. If you want to contact us for free bookings and to be on the show, please text or call 909-638-1316. You can also reach us on hotwordsonthemic@gmail.com. Please send your resume as well as a photo. We would greatly appreciate that. You can find us at www.hotwordslyricaltheater.com for poetry hot picks. So that's if you want to send the video, we'll do a hot pick, of the month, and we'll play your video. Make sure you tune in May 4th for the Rep Your City. That is our theme of Hot Words Lyrical Theater, for repping your city. Shout out to Frankfurt, Germany on my part. But on right, hey.
Are you in Germany?
No, I just grew up there.
Oh, you grew up when?
7 years.
7 years?
7 years.
Were you 7 years old?
One.
What?
One. I moved there when I was 1.
Oh.
Yeah, and but shout out to the Hot Words Lyrical Theater open mic in Arizona coming April 12th. All I'm saying, And one more shout out to Barbarism and Veganish Eats for sponsoring this Hot Words Lyrical Theater segment.
Lord.
I know, like I lost my words. I had to, Anyways, so if you've missed any part of this broadcast, please go to thehubradio.net/hotwords. That is thehubradio.net/hotwords with a Z. All right, so let's get into this segment of how y'all healing the community. And I love how I said y'all.
It's on me. You starting it off?
Oh, you want to start it off? You ready?
I'm ready.
Go for it. Go ahead.
So one way I can help heal the community is.
Oh no, I meant your piece, but that's.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
Oh okay, cool.
Oh, it's coming.
I was going to say.
But trust me. Oh no.
Phone's dropping.
Here we go.
Right.
But nah, I make sure.
Can't handle it.
I make sure I use my gift in poetry and creative writing to help encourage people, to inspire improvement, and to have positive impact on people, helping give life into people's lives. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm also very honest and very blunt. So with that being said,
praise the Lord.
This next poem is called "The Nature of the Flesh." Lord, I really need your help with staying focused on you. Because the more I learn about you, the more I realize how the nature of the flesh is to keep us as distant from you as possible. And quite frankly, this explains a lot. This explains why a life of sin is much more attractive than a life of following your plan. This explains why we're quick to trust our abilities and force things rather than placing our issues into your hands. This explains why some women seek pleasure from people outside of their husbands. This explains why some men lust after their wife's friends and cousins. This explains why being a Christian is much harder than being a sinner, leading many Christians to concede back to the life of the sinner. On top of that, Satan makes it easy to trade riches for your soul, opposed to enduring the sufferings of trials to naturally enrich your soul. Our flesh tends to look at and believe the negative side of things. The nature of the flesh tends to make us underestimate our God-given ability. Our flesh tends to make us become discouraged somewhat easily, instead of focusing on the fact that God has already given us the victory. I recognize that the nature of the flesh is to be rebellious against your purpose. The enemy uses this to trick us into trusting our flesh, even though it will hurt us. So Lord, please continue to help us looking past our flesh and helping us stay focused on your purpose. That's it.
On me.
Yeah.
On me.
I pass it on to Mr. Village Slump. Yeah.
Everybody, I'm back.
Right, what's your piece, man?
Well, I really don't got a piece. It's more like a freestyle. I try to heal my community with the words that I utilize to express how I feel about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to understand that we can express ourselves more ably and confined without having to be too outspoken. But I'm gonna be outspoken today. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing. Okay, so tell the truth. The kids in the future is the youth. Let's rewind it. Let's go back. Let me show you how I did it again. I said to tell the truth, the youth is the future. I don't want to have to talk about the propaganda and the slander that the news and the media is always trying to infuse and enthuse to your brain. That's why they want you to tune in to the TV station Channel 11 and Channel 13 so they can show you everything that's wrong within your community. Put your brother on these TV screens and showing them as the bad man, but not showing the white man, the one that gave us these things that we utilizing to go ahead and survive in the community that we in right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? We have been subjugated to be something that we're not. We as kings and queens. We've been told by the Bible. Why can't we be the disciples? Why can't we be? Well, don't you understand that the plan is to go in the kitchen and whip it until we get $100 grand, and then after that, then the math is to flip it and have a reciprocal. After that, that's the acrobat. This is how I feel. See, my skills still appeal. See, I don't have no time to really kill, so I have to go ahead and do it like this Uncle Phil. Pay homage to what's really going on. See, I don't have to go ahead and have a sing-along to have a sing-along with everything. That's why I beat on my chest like I'm King Kong. This is what I say on the daily. Nothing that you say will ever do would persuade me to change the way that I think. I'd have to rock it like it's a sweater on my chest is mink. Ooh. Did you feel what I said? I felt it. I said, rock it on my chest like a sweater if it's mink. If you didn't hear it, then you must have missed it because you blinked. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Who you passing it on to?
Woo! I'm gonna have to pass out to KB.
I just want to start with the fact that I just missed your whole energy. Village.
Right.
You don't even know how you be having me out here lit in the mud.
That's why you like the comic relief.
He is.
I love it though.
I just like pickles.
It's okay. I'm not finna play with you.
Pickles and freestyle.
How I heal the world. Was that the question?
Wait, how do you heal the community?
How
yourself,
do I heal the community?
The world, your
Myself.
friends, family, anybody.
I, like my two colleagues here, am very big on uplifting. But personally, I like to help children. Like, that's part of the nonprofit. I don't know if y'all know this, Power Up LA nonprofit.
I do.
Where
shout out to Power Up LA.
We help kids. We power up. We power up. No, but seriously though, just helping kids, just encouraging them to be more than what society has told them that they're going to be, especially, you know, young black and brown children. They already are told that they're not going to amount to anything. So, you know, the gist of it is to just get them back to where they need to be. But specifically for this piece, it's about my daughter, my little young queen that I'm raising down here. So,
shout out to Alyssa Bear.
Shout out to Alyssa Bear.
Everything that I am and everything I want to be all derives from a simple thought. Her. By her, I mean the beautiful young queen that I've been raising alone since the age of 3, the day I realized that her father would literally be the death of me. Now I'm on this daily grind to put it in her mind that circumstances don't mean shit and true greatness comes from within. breaking my back so that she'll never have to. But see, there's beauty in the struggle, so I show her how to grind too. And though we both know I'm not perfect, she wouldn't trade me for anyone else. Because you see, she brags about me to her friends and make well the way most women brag about their new man. I'm constantly trying to best myself so I could truly be the woman that she thinks I am. Because I'll be damned if there's a day where she says it was all a fluke. To her, I'll always be the first image of what a woman really is. So I practice what I preach, teach her to be a better me. Because I know a bad mother is more toxic than an absent father could ever be. And though this journey is long and so very uncertain, together we grow, where our humble crown's high. Because everything I've overcome and everything she'll ever be is all powered by one thought, her. Did you hit me with the church hymn?
That's that Underground Railroad right there. That's that Underground.
Yes.
I feel the Holy Ghost.
I can't.
Yes, sir.
I'm
yes,
so tired, y'all.
Yes, KB.
You know what?
I'm gonna need you to say it one more again.
One more time. It's okay. It's enough about me. We're gonna pass it off to our host, Danny J. Danny.
What's up? How do I heal the community? I guess by being transparent when needed be. So I guess I will be obedient to my heart and not recite something and speak freely.
Freestyling too.
Remember that?
Right. But on a serious note, this one is close to home, close to my heart, as far as what I need to speak on. For the past 2, almost 3 weeks, I've been getting hit with death left and right. So this one is, shout out to my auntie Nelly. Today is her funeral. I could not be there. Shout out to my family. You guys are in my prayers. This is for her. This is for Reverend Sanders. This is for Mother Stubblefield and Elder Gardner, Pastor Jesse. I've literally been to 4 funerals and finna go to 5. So this one's for you. Yo, Death, why you stalking me? Every time I turn around, I'm getting hit left and right. They tell me that you're evil and that it's all about plight and flights. But see, I look at it this way. It's another transcendence to heaven's gate. I can't wait to see the smiles on their faces when I finally get up there myself. Yo, I'm just living this life, not for wealth, not for gain, but literally just community health. Yo, y'all was pillars in the community, had us rocking real true. Y'all had raised us, gave us the things and the tools that we needed to make us. Yo, so Death, why you trying to break us? Every time I look at you, I smile. Because I think back to the angel's wings that y'all got and the halos that y'all wearing right now. Yo, every time I look back to seeing you in the state that you was in and now that you're transcending, I know heaven's winning. They start like, yep, we got our kings and our queens. Yo, Death, why you stalking me? Every time I turn around, I think about my auntie Nelly's smile. Yo, that's who held me down. I used to watch horror movies with her. She got me up on that tip. I appreciate it now. Yo, Death, why you stalking me? They tell me that you some type of evil being, but how can you be evil when you're the transporter to transcend on these ethereal clans? See, we on these ethereal planes, but y'all on the heavenly ones now, and I appreciate everything that y'all did because truly, honestly, y'all made the community what it is. See, you not only practice what you preach, but you healed the community. You told us, yo, don't be doing them drugs. Don't be doing all them wild things. When we listened to rappers and they told us and glorified all of these horrible things, and all you said, be smart, play your cards right, get your education and wise up, buy back your community, invest in your homes, invest in everything. Yo, you can roam and it's cool to do that, but make sure you come back and take care of home. Yo, every time I look in the sky, I think of y'all. And I say, yo, I appreciate you for raising these young kings and queens out here. Not only did you touch your children, but you touched the community. And that's something that rare people can't do. When I tell you, if I'm going to funerals that are packed out, people can't find nowhere to sit. We got to stand outside and just look. That's real to me. That means more to me than anything. That means more to me than clout. more to me than who hears me and who talking this and that. Nah, I'm talking about reverence. I'm talking about women. I'm talking about men and children all packed in just to trying to see you trying to pay that last homage. Yo, that's real. When I look on the tears of the faces of my loved ones, when I see my people hurting and in pain, yet they can smile again because they know you made it in. That's real. When I try to hold back my tears and not cry and be strong for my people on the inside, I know that it's you comforting me. I know God sent down his angels to comfort us. Yeah, I know he was going to need them back one day, but I didn't think it was going to be this soon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew he was going to need y'all back one day, but I didn't think it was going to be this soon. But that's why I love you. I appreciate you. And I just want to let you know that I'm proud of you. Mm.
Hey.
Ashe.
Hey.
Ashe. On me. Could we just take a moment of silence and you know what I'm saying, give our condolences right now? You feel me? Yeah. Just give it a moment of silence right now.
Want to thank you for listening to Hot Words Lyrical Theater.
We love you, Danny.
Our crew have gone through so much where our listeners and our viewers have no idea. And sometimes we could share and sometimes we cannot share, but when we do share, these tears are dropped. They've been going through some things, all of them. Everyone that's sitting here at this table have been going through for the last month. And we're asking all of you, if you hear the sound of our voice, if you have watched this video, you keep these poor people up in high affirmations and in prayer so they can get through their day. Because life is hard than a mug, for real. And then when things like this happen, it kind of knocks you out the block. But this is where the testing of faith comes. For real, as hard as it is, and we think that somebody just knocked the living air out of us, this is where we must be stronger and rise above everything that happens. Let the tears fall. I don't care how many days they have to fall, let them go, because it's a cleansing of the spirit. So this is Gigi, the storyteller, and I have gone through much. And these young people right here, they're going through it right now. And I'm going to say, keep pushing through the pain. Keep pushing through until you reach that joy. Because it's there. You know, it seems hard. It's like deafening. And sometimes you feel like you can't make it. But that's for real. When you lift your eyes up into the mountains, right? Into the high heavens. And for real, I've learned that is where your strength comes. I'm going to testify on that. So we have a few minutes left on the show. We thank all of you all for coming in and tuning in with us here on Hot Words Lyrical Theater. We'll be back May the 4th. Mine is young Roderick. He's an entrepreneur. As everyone sitting at this table, we are entrepreneurs doing our thing. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys, even when I go through like maniac, you know, stuff. But y'all know I love y'all. I got much love for everybody here. So, Village, welcome back.
Yes, welcome back.
Yeah. I just, you know what, I gotta say this to my people out there. I was going for a moment, but when I was going, I was thinking about y'all the whole time I was going. I was like, I gotta get back to the Hot Words Lyrical people, cause
family.
Well, you know what? Hold on, switch it. Reverse family. Okay. I just missed y'all, man, because I feel like we as a people, you feel me? We just need more space to be open and be able to speak about shit that needs to be spoken about. Right. And excuse my French, and that's not French either. But you know what I'm saying? It just You know what I'm saying? I have to be blunt with y'all because I just feel like if I can't be 150 with y'all, I can't be 150 with myself. You feel me? And if I can't do that, then what's the point of me being up here? You feel me?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's just everybody at this table, we do this for y'all. Yeah. You feel me? We doing this for y'all because we feel like, and I'm sorry if I'm speaking on everybody. I'm gonna speak for myself. Let me speak for myself. I feel like it's more of a opening. You know what I'm saying? It's more of an opportunity. You feel me? It's more of a chance for you to get out there, for people to hear what you're saying, for people to hear how you feel, instead of just thinking that they're by themselves. Because a lot of people think that they're by themselves and they're really not. You know what I'm saying? You're really not. You got God first, but you also got people out here that feel the same way you feeling. Just tune in. Come holler at us.
Hey.
Right here.
All right. And go ahead.
No, I was going to close it out with a encouraging poem, man, for everybody. I know I hope this helps anybody, whatever you're dealing with, man. I know we all got our down days and we try to stay positive. It's not easy, but we got to keep encouraging each other. So in closing, this poem is called Eye of the Storm. Evil, sadness, hatred, death, temptations. All of this surrounds you on a regular basis. People curse you when you try to love on them. People throw dirt on your name, although you honor them. Relatives have distanced themselves from you. Close friends have turned their backs on you. Constant threats give reason for you to quit and sound the alarm. However, despite the mess around you, you remain calm. Seems like God is the only one who cares enough to give you some peace of mind and comfort. The carnally minded can't understand this new layer and question how you remain cool, calm, and collected. Failing to realize that you got here simply by prayer. God has placed you in the eye of the storm. And through this eye, you are able to see the situations for what they really are, which are attempts to distract and divert you from what you're destined to be. Times usually become more difficult before they can get better. You now realize that you're close to your next blessing. My brother, my sister, if this is you, then please keep your head up. God has you exactly where He wants you to be. So keep pressing forward and please don't give up. We'd like to thank y'all for listening. God bless all of y'all. Tune in next month, May 4th, for Rep Your City month.
You love it.
Don't worry, next time I'll let you in and own it. She's like.